This is the NWA. It's the show celebrating the past, present, future, history, legacy, and tradition of the greatest pro wrestling entity of all time. Of course, we're talking about the National Wrestling Alliance. Fellas, we're back in the big leagues. We're on the main channel again. What is this? What are we doing here? And it already feels fresh and new, just like this season.
I kept getting fan letters about the DLZ show. You know what I mean?
Dude.
And so
DLs, I'm going to use an expression that's been bandied about on social media when it comes to professional wrestling, and I will give you your flowers for this as an Emmy Award-winning broadcast journalist. You're out there, you're getting the scoop. You're in it. You're in it deep, man.
I've got the scoops, Daddy.
You're digging into the trenches. You're doing what other reporters won't do. You're going to them, and you're getting the answers that these people watching this stream and watching NWA Power deserve to see.
That's right,
man. And I've got that clip ready to go. I was going to save it till a little bit later.
Wow, let's go right at it.
All right, let's see what the smoke is all about. This is DLZ from Danny Deals. Well, hold on. There it is. I got it now.
Oh,
hey, what's the gig? It's your boy, Uncle Danny Deals, Danny W Deals, Triple D, the Deal Machine. Of course, not in the Deals house, but on scene. This is the man on scene. This is the show. It's called DLZ, right? Because you'd rather look at me on the screen than May Valentine, right? Who wants to see that? Anyway, this brother Koa, he's still pissed off in the locker room. Oh, Ricky and Carrie, let's see about that. You know what I'm talking about, brother, with the girl that bangs on the sticks. The clowns, as best as clowns can be, are petitioning the office for a title shot after their victory over the champs. Who cares? They're clowns. Make some balloon animals or something. Right? Entertain the kids. Hey, come here. Mario Padula or whatever the hell.
It's Mario Padua.
Apparently you have an opportunity against Tom Latimer next week for the TV title. What do you think about that?
He accomplished his dream. He accomplished his goal. I'm on my way. But now is my time to take the title from him.
Can I just say something really quickly?
Sure.
Why are you interviewing this thing when you could have been interviewing me this whole time? Just so I need to know, you missed out on a deal. Get out of my face. You moved to.
Whoa, lady.
She ain't no lady. Come on. Anyway, we'll be back next time with another episode of DLZ. Get out of here.
Oh, my God.
We had to move on too, because that brother talked for about 20 minutes, and I don't know what he was talking about. But anyway.
Might have been in Polish.
My brother does live in Poland. I asked him to give me some insults for him, and he sent them to me. And when I was listening to him, he heard them. Came over, he said, "Do you call me old beggar?" I was like, "No, what are you talking about, man?" Because I had to get the scoop. I had to lie to him. My pronunciation was off, but I do have. It is hot out there. I got a couple of these at the store, Joey G. I got that shirt you got on too, but I don't have that many left.
Oh man, so comfortable.
Yeah,
so comfortable.
This one's actually
all of our shirts, just like all of our shirts.
Yeah, this one's gone. This is a collector's item.
I do.
Yeah,
you get this cool Thrillbilly shirt right now and the NWA USA hat. I saw these banners in person, and they're huge. And
I sent you some pictures of some new stuff,
but I didn't upload them yet.
No, okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell Missy Kid you just refused to use the picture of her wearing the nice new thin zip.
Is it on the website? Because I can share my screen.
Well, of course it is, but she's not in the picture on there, And then Roxy had the new Pretty Empowered shirt, but I do have a code. I believe I sent you one because it's summertime, and Candy said it's summertime. It's a Candy summer. That's right. It is Candy approved there, Jim and musician, and it is Candy Deals. I believe is the code I sent you, Garrison. Do you have it queued up or what?
Man, I am for our first night back on the main channel. I am failing.
CANDIDEAL.
I see it now.
Okay.
And,
I sent it to him earlier, Joe. I swear, and he was like, "Got it."
I believe it.
It was like 15 minutes ago, but I didn't see you had a code, so there it is. Candy Deals.
That's it.
20%.
These are actually
all week.
These are almost gone. I might have to make more for
those. Are great. I got one right here. I finished my water today. Tried to get my daily intake of H2O or whatever beverage you want to put in there. It's versatile. It's great for people who travel, go to airports, which I'll be doing tomorrow for Boca Raton. Because it's BRCW versus the world with the NWA. Some big NWA matches that'll be scheduled for that as well. So very exciting time.
That is very exciting. I do have these pictures still with Roxy and Miss.
Look at that nice new tank top. Now that property of shirt's almost gone, by the way. So it's like Green Hoodie, Hale Collins.
Good time to get away you can.
Candy deals, 20% off all week, nationalwrestlingalliance.com/shop. And unless you've been living under a rock, what Joe was just talking about there too, don't forget this Wednesday night, July 19th, Boca versus the World.
It was sold out. I believe they opened up some limited tickets available. So there's just a couple of spots left. They found some space for some more chairs. But look at that lineup there. Kenzie and Kylie Page versus MJ Jenkins and Natalia Markova. Kerry Morton defends the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Mark Long, reality superstar, going up against Thrillbilly Silas Mason. LaKay versus Odinson. Noah Kakoa. You might remember him from his time in NXT. He's taking on Tom Latimer for the television championship. Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch, who won the 2023 Crockett Cup, are taking on the Island King. Some more guys you might remember. Ariel Levy's taking on Joe Alonso. Jamie Stanley's going to be there. And look at this. Bull James and Gangrel versus Talos and Daisy Kill. Gangrel in action, ladies and gentlemen.
That is pretty amazing.
And actually, another biased journalist is going to be there too. Samira, she's like the backstage.
Samira, love her.
You got to give her.
Yeah, right.
Hey, is it just me now, Gary? You're a movie guy. The Green Inferno. Look at the brother who's wrestling Joe Alonso. Does that not look like the main heel character? The guy that's in the group.
Tell us in the chat, folks.
That is weird.
Green Inferno.
Does he not look like him?
1980.
No, Green Inferno is like 2016 or something.
Eli Roth, baby. Eli Roth.
What movie am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Green Arrow. Maybe. I don't know. Jeez.
Yeah. Anyway, or maybe it was 2014 or something. But it's an Eli Roth movie, and that guy, he look like I can't remember the character's name, but remember he gets together all the activists who chain themselves to the trees. He kind of looks like brother a little bit.
I want to thank everybody who's joining us right now. All the people in the chat right now. I see you, Wes, and Jam and Music Man, Mike Durban's here, Devin Dowling, Dave Walker. A lot of our regulars here. Doty's there. But I see some other people like James Richardson, Richard C. Richard C was like, NWA Extra, you should move the live stream over to the main channel. Well, guess what? We did. It's happening right now. And James Richardson, he's been complaining the whole time, though. Boring. Stop talking. Get to the action. This is a talk show. It's the live stream.
Yeah, tomorrow is Power, actually, 6:05. We can probably talk about that if you want to, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about that. I did want to say this, though, because we keeps it real over here. And this is funny to me because I was looking at this, and I did not know this, but Tom Latimer beat Jordan Clearwater for the NWA Television Championship.
Correct.
He has defended against Rhett Titus.
Mm-hmm.
He has defended against Garrison Creed at a MAW/SDW Supercard 3 event.
Young Gary Creed.
Yeah, he has defended the title against EC3 that went to a time limit draw.
Counts as a win.
Okay.
He defeated Fodder.
Mm-hmm.
He also defended, against Jay Bradley.
At Cares for Cooper.
At Cares for Cooper. That is 5 defenses from Tom Latimer. Now we're looking at this, and we know now that at Boca versus the World, Tom Latimer is defending against Noah Kakoa.
Mm-hmm.
Before he gets there, though, he's got Mario Perdua tomorrow night.
As referenced on the DLZ show.
Yeah, on the DLZ show.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just noticing that if Tom Latimer defeats Mario Perdua and defeats Noah Kakoa here at Boca, Tom Latimer has 7 wins for that World Television Championship.
Well, almost. You never know. I mean, we've seen people fall short right when they see the finish line, and maybe that's just the added pressure, and you end up slipping on a banana peel here. But Noah Kakoa, I mean, that guy, he is no hoke, no joke. I mean, he is a tough competitor. I think he's at 235 pounds. He's got a lot of range, and that's going to be a barn burner of a match, to say the least. But, Tom Latimer, I mean, he's pushing for it. It's always in the discussion of who should be the next challenger for the world's heavyweight champion. And he might just force himself into that position. And I mean, Devin, I mean, that's incredibly possible.
Possible.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean,
I just wanted to point that out. I mean, my boy Tom, he's working for it there. He is.
Gary's a front runner. Now it's his boy. I've never heard him refer to Tom as his boy before.
Sorry.
And going back to the chat here, to answer Dottie's question, yes, it is being recorded. The BRCW folks, I mean, it's really their show from a production standpoint. So they use a Crackerjack team there, a standard, I think, 3-4 camera setup there. So it is definitely being recorded, and we'll have that content for you. Probably right here on this channel as you're watching this, since we're on the official NWA channel. That'll be soon. So. Hey, well, Polka Dot Pam makes another great thing right there.
There's a point. Yeah. He did carry the team in the Crockett Cup.
Everybody wants to be the world champ. Everybody wants a shot.
Somebody important we should get on the show sometime is the world's heavyweight champ, Tyrus. We've yet to hear from him. And so all these people stepping up to challenge, and we definitely need to get his thoughts on this whole thing. We also found out another former champ coming back on NWA Power. We're going to talk about that in a minute, though, because a lot of folks showed up to this one to talk about a different championship than the world title or the television title. A lot of people showed up here to talk about the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Oh.
And tomorrow night on NWA Power, we're going to find out who the front runner for that is. Now, I don't know what would happen were Alex Taylor to win this matchup. Alex Taylor battling Colby Corino, and my understanding is whoever wins this match is going to be the number one contender for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship.
I don't know if that's necessarily accurate there, Gary. I mean, Colby Corino, the stipulation was at the Crockett Cup during the Junior Scramble, the winner gets a shot at that title at NWA 75.
You're right.
So, but I'd have to imagine if Alex Taylor is victorious in it, which I know Danny deals with you being in the corner, we're all rooting for the member of the Southern Six there, that, he would definitely have an argument to be made to perhaps be the number one contender after that shot.
I think it would be.
Yeah.
I think it would be. We'll even hit up Pollo. Pollo's
it's a 2-night show too, so maybe he could,
master. So,
well, I think the important person that we should probably talk to about it is the guy whose destiny it's in his hands, and that would be Mr. Yeah, we're going to talk to Mr. Colby Corino himself, who is here right now. What? Colby Corino is here.
What's going on, guys?
How are you doing here?
Are you getting a tan? What are you doing, brother?
Well, not really right now. It's a little overcast, but I'm on vacation. I figured instead of giving you a nice view of the room, I would give you a nice view of the hot tub and my view for the week.
Looks nice. Where are you at?
I'm in an unspecified resort in Virginia. I don't want people showing up. I gotta keep it low key.
I get it. Big celebrity like
that
you
for sure. I saw Pretty Power complaining about
DLG
that.
might show up.
Yeah, it might show up.
I'm trying to stay a little incognito this week, so not gonna blow up the spot or anything. But
what are you trying to say? You think I'm gonna Tanya Harding your ass or something, or before the match, or what? That's a date of reference. Colby, he wasn't alive. But Gary, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know who Tanya Hardy is.
It's Jeff's aunt. No, Colby, thanks for joining us. You have been you made a stunning debut at Crockett Cup. I say a re-debut. We missed you. Yeah, we missed you while you were gone, man. But here you are. You made the comeback, and you immediately inserted yourself into the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship picture.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, so since the titles came back last year in March, like I was in that match to decide the first champion, or I don't know how to, maybe not the first champion, but the first return champion. And I feel like I've challenged for the belt like 8 times, but maybe the 9th time's the charm, because that belt is just, it means something to me. Like I feel like it's been eluding me for so long that I need it. I need it to feel complete for who I am.
I could see that, and it's interesting because Kerry's been running around with this title and his attitude's completely changed. He's become much more cocky, doing the Southern Six thing. And
he's more confident. I don't know the cock.
How many people are in the Southern Six? Is there 6?
So far, we've counted 3 so far.
You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
So, well, what's the deals?
Huh? That's for me to know and you to find out. I'll get the scoop on the DLZ. You should pay attention.
All right, I'll be watching.
How's that grab you?
I guess the point that I was getting to is Kerry's pretty confident for a guy that, if people will remember back, Colby, you've beaten Kerry before.
Oh yeah, I dog walked him.
So he seems very cocky for a man who's going up against a guy who's had his number in the past. I mean, yeah, I assume you feel pretty confident that you'll be able to take him down again.
Yeah, hold on. He's got to wrestle Alex Taylor first, Gary. You're putting him in the match already.
Yeah, we're putting the car before the horse.
Okay, all right. I apologize.
Do
you think you've got Alex Taylor's number the same way you had Kerry's?
Hell no.
Oh yeah, I'm going to dog walk him too.
Just like that. See there, deals. That was
why
we took that 20-second break to spit on Alex Taylor. Just kidding.
Crap on your dude deals, but
yeah, Alex gonna whoop your ass. Watch, you're gonna see. Don't worry about it.
I will say, if you've been watching, Alex Taylor has been on the come up lately. Alex Taylor's been looking awesome. He's
no, you know how many Van Damme movies we've watched together recently? He's been getting ready. Bloodsport. You know,
like, when I first came into the NWA, he definitely wasn't who he is now. And I've been watching him, and I have my eye on him, and he's got a lot better, and he's not someone I'm taking lightly. But at this point, I'm on a whole different level. I'm not here to win. I'm here to dominate. You know.
He was in that scramble too, right? So I mean, he had his opportunity there, but he's. I guess this is a Southern Six rule that he's getting to insert himself here and try to stand in front of Colby. Are you worried, Colby, about the Southern Six, by the way, or the however many there really are?
Yeah, because I can only count 3 of them. So, like, I don't know where the other 3 are. And that's always going to be in the back of my mind. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm worried about that.
Have you watched
Lionheart? Yes. Yeah. And Hard Target, Mark. And Hard Target.
Who's in it?
Van Damme.
Rob?
No, Jean-Claude. Come on. What are you talking about? How about this brother?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think Rob did that too, though, if I remember correctly.
Bloodsport, you know?
I don't know. I don't watch many movies. I've watched No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that smell?
Have you ever seen The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it when I was working the Indies in 2006. It's shocking how realistic some of that was.
When I was growing up, I thought that movie was about my dad.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I could see that. I
thought it was about your dad. I was in the car. Is this you?
The blonde hair.
and then I realized that my dad never did anything off the top rope, so it definitely wasn't about him.
Yeah, no. Second rope only. Leg shook a little.
We had a clip the other day I saw of your dad walk into the ring with Billy Corgan playing the guitar, playing him to the ring at
in the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Why was his dad playing guitar and Billy wasn't?
No. Billy was playing guitar for his dad.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe Billy had a match.
I don't know what's happening.
Guitar. I was like, this little, you know.
Can I tell you all a dream of mine, just so I can put it out in the universe, so maybe it'll happen?
Yes.
No, please do.
I want the NWA to run in the Hammerstein Ballroom. I want to.
You know why you want that? Because you don't work production. I'll tell you. It's a great building, but I can tell you from experience. Well, it was the Manhattan Center, which is above it on floor 7. But no, it looks great once you're in there. You're right. It does. It looks great. But
as a wrestler, you're not as a production guy, but
I'm sorry, I had a flashback.
What is media talking about here, Colby? He says, I would love to see Colby do the chair spot sitting in the ring his father did a few times after laying people out.
Colby might have been playing with Legos at that time. He might not.
Yeah.
I was a little at that point.
You'll have to shoot him a text. Be like,
you know, I don't tell him, but I don't actually watch a lot of my dad's matches. Duty knows what's up.
Yeah.
Put it out in the universe.
Right. Yeah, maybe the Hammerstein, because that's on floor 1. It's just Manhattan Center, floor 7.
Oh yeah, and plus, like, you know, we definitely we would need the room in the Hammerstein. We need all 3 floors.
Well, look, I mean, the
that's NWA, just the Joe's fans. I mean, that's
going back to New York. That would be a huge thing.
Oh, New York's hot, man. New York, we get a lot of stuff from New York. We were actually having this conversation at a text convo with like Kyle and Joe and everybody. We're like, where's the hot spot where people hit us from? And like on social media, YouTube, everywhere. New York's like number one always on like where the NWA gets the most stuff from. So,
See,
I mean,
it's
I don't think it's within reason. It feels like
You can get a GoFundMe to pay for the tolls to get in there. So, yeah.
But
I don't know about flying either. I'm so scared whenever I fly into like LaGuardia because like you gotta go down and it looks like you're gonna like go right in between the buildings and it's terrifying.
Yeah. It's creepy. Yeah.
All right. Well, Colby, this how does it feel to be back in the NWA? We haven't had a chance to talk to you. I've only been barely able to talk to you in the back. We missed you. You left for a little while. You've made your comeback, and it feels good. It feels natural to see Colby Corino in an NWA ring. How does it feel for you, though?
I'm glad it feels good for y'all because it feels great for me. It feels like I'm home again. Like I stepped away and I felt directionless, and I felt like I didn't have that environment. I didn't have my peoples. I didn't have the crowd with me anymore. Like and like even if I did like indie shows, it's just not the same. Like just the environment in the NWA and especially like backstage is just it's next level. It's second to none. And so it feels great to be home. But it also I ain't just here to have fun and hang out with my buddies. I got championships on my mind. I'm here to do the work. I'm not here to just sit around and just wait my turn. I'm here to take my turn. I'm here to take my spot.
I think a lot of people can learn from you in the locker room with that because you did. You walked in and you immediately won the scramble. You got your shot at the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and you're not just resting on that. You're in here. You're about to battle Alex Taylor to try to show that you deserve that spot.
And 100%, like I know you see me in a hot tub right now, sitting on vacation, but I brought all my weights, I brought all my workout equipment, so I can still be working out. There ain't no days off here. Even though you got to rest your body, and this hot tub's nice, helps to heal the back, but you still got to work, and you don't see that, but you can see it in my body. Like I'm not gonna stand up and flex for y'all. I mean, I'll give you a little bit. Yeah, and you can see the work that I'm putting in, and you can see it in my work too, in my wrestling work, and I'm on a whole different level, and I'm not playing anymore. I'm here to win.
You brought your weights? Did you bring a trampoline too, or you?
I wish it wouldn't fit into my little Hyundai.
All right.
Do you as a guy, like as you get older, and you're by far not old, we've established that with Tanya Harding and Van Dam, but when you look at your career right now, when you're thinking about this, I've heard you talk a little about your dad, like as far as like seeing his matches and that sort of thing. And I don't know how much like conversation you guys had back then when he was wrestling and what that was about. But anybody that follows you on social media sees that you have a kid now, and you talk about that being the most important thing in the world for you. Do you ever look at this about like picturing like your kid one day maybe wanting to follow in your footsteps, like going like the third generation, I guess?
Yeah, that'd be super awesome. I'm not sure he's super into that right now. He's really into monster trucks and
hell yeah.
He doesn't really care about wrestling. He does love to get in the ring and beat me up, but he doesn't really. I don't know if wrestling's his passion, but maybe he'll grow up and that's what he'll be his thing. But I just want to support him in whatever he does, and I don't want to put any expectations on him. I just want him to do whatever is going to be happy, make him happy. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a good way to look at it. Yeah, I just I assume like when you're in the ring though, you're thinking about that future, like what you could build for your family in the future and that sort of thing. So
that's why I came back to the NWA, because it's one of the best places to provide for my family right now in the wrestling landscape.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. We're happy to have you, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions for
Yeah,
Colby? I think I'm taking up all the oxygen in the room here. I'm excited to see him.
It's your show, Gary. It's fine. But here, Colby Corino, let's talk about this. I mean, you've obviously battled Kerry Morton in the past before your re-debut at the Crockett Cup. What are your thoughts on this sort of new version of Kerry Morton that we've seen ever since he came back from Australia? He's been kind of a different dude. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I feel like everyone's just seeing what I've been seeing the whole time in Kerry. Like everyone thought at the back in the day that I was just mean to him. Dude, I've seen this back in the day. He's the product of nepotism. And that sounds weird coming from me. I'm a second generation guy too. He's a third generation guy. But when have I ever used my dad's name? Like, I mean, not that like that, but like, when have I ever tried to bring my dad around? You have never seen me and my dad in the NWA before, but it seems like in every appearance that Kerry's there, he's got to bring his dad in tow. And now they're showing their true colors. Man, I told you all about this a year and a half ago. No one listen to me.
He really is. He's using his dad his dad, who's like literally, I think his social media handle is the babyface Ricky Morton, and they have done anything but act babyface in their current situation.
Yeah, for real. Like it's all an act for Ricky, man. He's been around for how long? You can't even get mad at Ricky. It's like you don't even know what you're doing. You're just stuck in this cycle. You're just doing whatever is going to get you the next paycheck. And Kerry should know better. He doesn't have to do this, but whatever. I'll beat it out of him. I'm fine. I'm not mad.
I love the confidence there.
You've been winning.
Yeah.
How's he been winning?
I don't break all the film down, Daddy. I don't know. I just know he's been winning. I look at the stats in the morning and I see he's been winning
a few matches.
All right. Don't get hot.
I know. I'm fine. I'm good in this hot tub. I'm as hot as a hot tub. I'm chilling.
All right.
The chat's ready for you to beat him down. I mean, you see Noni here talking about beat him down.
You guys are just going past this Alex Taylor match. You're just acting like it's a foregone conclusion. It's not a foregone conclusion.
I think
I ain't trying to step on Alex Taylor's toes.
No.
I will get to him tomorrow. When I get out of this hot tub, I'm gonna get a good night's rest. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna hit the gym, and then I'm gonna go to the ring. And I'm gonna beat Alex Taylor up. And I'm sorry, but that's just what's.
No, I don't believe it. Joe, what do you think?
Well, Alex Taylor, I mean, he's such an incredible athlete. He's grown so much in the time that Colby Corino's been gone. And now, Alex Taylor now has Danny Deals in the corner. And the Deal Machine, DLZ, his whole camera crew might be out there. That's a real big distraction. I might have to try to shine a light in your eye or something.
We're going to come get you.
Distractions are my weak point. I have ADHD, so like distractions I'm not very good at that. So I really hope that you please get to a minimum. Please.
What are you talking about? What if I try to interview you during the match? If we're trying to get a scoop mid-match, like how'd you just put that on it? What would happen here?
I feel like hopefully our referee staff steps up for that.
Not in
officials.
You're putting your manager card in jeopardy there if you start.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
I will get the state of Chicago to revoke your manager's license.
The state of Chicago, the state of Illinois. The state of Chicago.
The office is in upper stairs, Deals. That's where you got to go.
That's right.
I'm excited for tomorrow night on NWA Power, and Deals is my boy. But if you happen to, I don't know, miss a drop kick on Kerry and hit Deals, I also would totally understand that.
What do you mean, Kerry? He's not even out there. What are you trying to get me assaulted?
Yeah,
I just got cleared from.
I'm sorry, not on Kerry, on Alex. If you,
I had a neck injury.
Maybe there's a swing and a miss, but it hits Deals. Any of those typical wrestling things.
Deals, I like you. If you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, that ain't my fault.
I gave you that tank top you had on in that promo. Yeah? I gave you that tank top. You just remember that. Remember that tank top you had on in that promo?
No, it makes you look jacked. I was thinking about putting it on, but I got in the hot tub instead.
Axel getting passionate in the chat. Get Kerry down, make him cry like the little baby that he is. All caps.
Wow,
I got you.
Yeah. So assuming you get through Alex and you get to, I mean, you're looking for Kerry at NWA 75. That's a cool stage to have it on. What was it last time? It was you have Davey Richards, right? Like that was like was that the last one?
At 74, it was I had Caprice Coleman on night 2.
Yeah, that's right. You had Caprice Coleman.
Thrilly was out there with Davey Richards.
That's right. And then you got Davey later, and then that's awesome.
Pretty hard to mix up Thrilly and Colby.
All right.
They're I
mixed up where Colby's matches were. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're not an encyclopedia? Come on, you gotta be checking cagematch.com, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. I should have pulled up cagematch.com like I did for Tom Latimer with the TV title just now, right before you came on. So, anyway, Colby, thanks so much for being here with us and talking to us. I know you're trying to relax in the hot tub, and
thank you for having me on. It's a great time. I mean,
you did this spur of the moment, so people should know that that's the kind of guy you are. That you last minute were like, yeah, I'll come on the live stream. I'll talk some trash about Kerry Morton and Alex Taylor. I got this. You could be training right now. There you go. He's talking truth, people. All right. Well, Colby, thanks so much for being here. And unless you guys have anything else, I don't know what just happened.
I don't know either.
The Jets turned on. I can't turn them off.
That's why we're live, baby.
What
That's
happened
right. Live, pal.
Colby Corino. The Jets get activated.
All right. Well, Colby, go enjoy your time in the hot tub, your family, and we'll see you tomorrow night on NWA Power, hopefully, or not hitting deals.
Oh, yeah. Preferably not, but you got to do what the man's got to do.
Yep.
Peace out.
All right. Thanks, buddy. All right. Well, there was Colby Corino.
That's the last tank top I'm giving him. Why are you trying to...
What?
Why are you trying to get me assaulted, Gary?
I'm not trying to get you assaulted. I'm just saying if he happened to hit you, you know, you talk a lot of trash for a person who's going to be standing ringside. It's just the way
I'll have him arrested. That'll be assault. Sorry. Dog woke up.
Do you ever get the feeling Joe's looking right at us, but not really looking at us?
I'm looking into your soul.
Yeah. He's looking at the screen.
Deep. I'm definitely not looking at emails of things that are super pertinent.
I figured you might be.
Definitely not doing that.
No, I figured you might be. That's okay. That's all right. All right, so let's talk about the rest of NWA Power tomorrow night. We've got some big matches on here. It's a huge show, and look at that right front and center.
What?
Who is that guy? Where did he come from? Have you guys been paying attention? Tomorrow night, it's already been announced. Matt Cardona will address the NWA.
What's he going to say? You always get the scoop deals. What's he saying?
He's going to address the NWA.
What? But what is he going to say? The guy just you
got to tune in to find out. I told you now. You know you got to tune in to find out.
The king about the king of the death match. Isn't that what he's now?
Yeah, he's the king of the Indies. He's been wearing the hat and the.
Shouldn't he have a crown? He's a king. Most kings have crowns.
He is the king. I mean, if somebody else,
18th king of the Indies in the last 15 years.
Yes, Cardona, Alex. Matt Cardona is coming back. NWA Power tomorrow night.
Graphic? It's there. It's right there.
Oh yeah. Well, I suppose that makes sense, Mark, that we could use that as the YouTube thumbnail. I'll take that into consideration. Maybe I should do that. I don't know why you're hating on the thumbnail I made of Colby though, since he was our special guest. So anyway, all right, tomorrow night on NWA Power, you're also gonna see if you were watching it early on at the top of the show, you're gonna see the first part of the U.S. Tag Division showdown. The Fixers are going to take on the Spectaculars, Rush Freeman, Brady Pierce versus the Fixers. So that's going to be interesting to see what those guys are up to.
Yeah,
and
says you.
Says me. Well, who do you got in that match, Deals?
Fixers.
They do rule.
Well,
and to let people know the specifics of this match, so it's a 4-team showdown, and all 4 of those teams are wrestling, and the winners are going to face each other at NWA 75 Night 1. The winners of that match become the number 1 contenders to face our U.S. Tag Champions on Night 2.
I like that. I want to show you something real quick. I'm looking for it real quick. Hold on one second.
I'll just stare into Brady Pierce's blue eyes. Beautiful blue eyes.
He is dreamy, but I one person we haven't seen in the chat is Rush Freeman, and he's always in the chat, and it's
he's probably at the gym. He's working out. He's getting his tan ready.
Yeah.
He usually is at the gym.
He's having another fishing accident.
They do happen. They do happen.
They do.
What
do.
is the story with the fishing? I don't know what the story is with the fishing accidents.
Well, apparently he's prone to be accident prone. He's fishing. Fish, it could be if you're getting a real big one out there. If you're going after sockeye salmon or marlin or swordfish or something, that's a wildly beast of the seas that you got to handle there. Some of them could go up to hundreds of pounds. So a fishing accident could happen. But
that's why you need Quentin with you at all times.
It's a little embarrassing if you're getting smallmouth bass and you get injured. But catfish have barbs too, by the way. So if you go catfish fishing, they usually have a barb that comes out of the spine. So if you go to grab it, you could stab yourself. So that's our public service announcement for any of the anglers that are in our chat that would like to participate in fishing. Make sure you're also licensed. A lot of that money goes to conservation efforts in your state.
I hate that it seems like that on this episode that is the first on the return to the main channel that it seems like I've never done this before.
And your light keeps going off.
Sure does.
Yeah, well, what's happening is I'm looking for a.
He was trying to set the pyro, Joe, and it just
I get it.
No, it was Rush Freeman sent me something, and he was like, "Don't share this. I'm gonna redo it."
So you were gonna share it?
Yeah, so I was gonna share it, and that's what I was. So I was trying to get it downloaded so I could just be like, "Oh man, I gotta."
Whoops.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have that problem on DLZ.
Yeah, you're right.
Would never have that problem on DLZ.
No,
the Cracker Jack operation they got going over there.
That's right.
Just for the record, if you look
I don't go to the Observer or anywhere else anymore. It's DLC's got all the news I need wrestling wise.
That's right. Yeah, he said. Old David says Gary's choking on the big stage. The lights are too bright.
I know the lights are too bright. No, it's because also he sent it in a file type that my computer does not seem to recognize.
Why am I not surprised?
So it's killing me. Like I'm like
carrier pigeon.
He sent you a LimeWire link. And
why I'm like sitting here like, why is this not showing up as something
we
I can
move
show
on,
these
Gary.
people?
It's okay. We've got plenty of other matches to talk about.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Yeah. So we'll do that now.
We got more in the U.S. tag title department to talk.
Well,
about.
not this week though, right?
Well, it showed the graphics.
Yeah.
We do actually, Joe. You're right.
Headbangers
emails.
Headbangers Ball.
Immediately, I'm getting us kicked back off the mainstream. Sorry, everybody. But Daisy Kill and Talos taking up Magic Jake and Cody James with CJ. I saw Cody James at the tapings, and that
he was 6'5". How do you miss him?
No, I just mean he seems legit. Like I'm excited to see him in this match. Talos is a big dude, but Cody James is no small character to me.
Oh yeah, Napalm Death is about 7 foot tall. Headbangers Ball versus Magic Inc. Who you got, Joe?
Well, Magic Inc. I mean, you got the Barker there, Cody James. CJ doesn't really seem to be a factor in a lot of matches, other than just bringing charisma and smiles and pointing at stuff and presenting things and showing her hands. But Daisy Kill and Talos, who will also be in action in Boca Raton. I mean, they talk about chemistry. I mean, they formed very quickly and became quite a dynamic duo there, with the power and the size of Talos and the creativeness that you have with Daisy Kill, not only in his offense, but also with his musical repartee. It's quite a team there. So, it's hard for anybody to bet against the team that's got the 7-foot giant, but I don't know. Magic Jake always has some trick up his sleeve.
Daisy Kill, he's got his little Tiny Tim ukulele, so he could play a lullaby. No.
Well,
Gary's still trying to find that Rush Freeman.
I really am. I am so bummed that I cannot get this stupid video to play. But
Gary,
anyway,
make your pick. Who's winning?
On this matchup, dude. All right, Cody James is unproven, and Daisy Kill and Talos have had enough time to really get their teamwork down. I feel like Daisy Kill and Talos had the experience on this one, so I'm gonna go with those guys. Although I do love Magic Jake. I like what they do, and I think that Joe is really kind of underestimating CJ here and her influence at ringside.
I think Gary's just doing a Tennessee two-step here, Joe. He won't answer.
Like
he picked both teams.
No, I'm just saying. I think that it's going to be Daisy Kill and Talos, but it
All right,
remains to be seen. I'm just saying, CJ. A lot of people love CJ. Look at this, Jevin Music Man in the chat already talking about. We love CJ.
Who doesn't love CJ?
I don't know. I know she loves
CJ.
She loves
Alex Taylor's a big CJ fan.
Yeah, but she loves Alex Taylor. So
but
who doesn't?
I don't know. Devin disagrees with my prediction for the match. How about this one? Since we talked about it already, Colby Corino versus Alex Taylor. You guys
Alex Taylor's gonna whoop his ass.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
I'm just asking the chat.
I watched Alex Taylor get his shoulders separated in Australia and then continue to fight. You can't train for that. That comes from down deep. As we've heard before with these other Southern Sixers, he got that dog in him, and Colby Corino's going to have a fight on his hand.
You can't train that, and the guy he was out there with clearly hasn't trained ever.
Wow. All right. So then the other matches on the show. How about this? I mean, we know that we've got Matt Cardona addressing the NWA.
Hey, you know what he's going to do, Gary?
Whoa, please do tell.
He's going to address the NWA.
Breaking.
Well, thanks for
bullseye.
There it is. You had to get Joe's high spot in there. I was looking for a time to get it in there.
Okay. All right. Well,
serving it up.
Gary's like, okay, all right.
Anyway,
this PDF from Rush Freeman.
It is killing me. It is driving me nuts. I want to show this Rush Freeman video, and I can't. And it's making me so mad.
It might be for the best.
It might be. The TV titles. Both TV titles are on the line tomorrow night. Just
Both.
FYI. Both. Kinsey Page is defending against Samantha Starr tomorrow night on NWA Power.
I got Kinsey Page in this one.
Yeah, you said that really fast, but Samantha Starr, third-generation superstar, no slouch in the ring. Kinsey Page better not take her as lightly as you just did.
Nah.
From time to time, Kinsey Page has been known to represent the Southern Six as well. So I don't. This is where that number gets confusing for me. Like I don't know. Pretty empowered Southern Six. Kinsey Page knows how to get a crew.
Hey, GaryNet.net. How many title defenses does Kinsey have with that?
Well, that's a great question. I'm going to look that up on Cage Match.
I had that on his list of things to produce on the fly.
I know. Like, come on, people.
All
Give
right.
me a break here.
All right.
Yeah, anyway. Kinsey Page. There's a Kinsey Page and a Kinsey Page Henry on Cage Match.
That's her.
Yeah.
Same one.
And let's see here.
To answer Mike's question, or to rebut his statement there, he says on our YouTube chat, Kinsey is the future of women's wrestling. I believe Kinsey is the present of women's wrestling, being the NWA Women's Television Champion.
Now, see, I didn't even know all of this, but look at this. NWA World Women's Television Title Match, originally on July 4th, 2023. What? I don't know. Anyway,
I wouldn't.
Kinsey beats Max the Impaler. That doesn't make sense.
That was.
Oh no! You know what it is? It's in British. It's in British. It's 4/7/2023. But they swap their
Hi,
things.
brother. Hey, governor.
He said
Governor.
He said it's in British.
It's in British.
You mean English, the language that they speak? Oh my God!
But when they write dates, they put the day before the month. It's also
without Will, without Doc, without Kyle. This show is just going down the drain.
Don't get hot.
I know.
They'll get hot. Gary's getting crazy.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Yeah, apparently it has. What else is on the show for tomorrow? Is there anything else? There's got to be something.
There it is.
Tom Latimer is
Red.
defending against Mario Perdua.
Code Red is my favorite Mountain Dew flavor.
Code Red. It says C Red. You think
I think that Tom, in British, will beat the Polish powerhouse Mario Perdua.
Look, I'm not. Hold on, my hair.
Well, no, thank you. Really appreciate what I'm trying to say here. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna get my
top
friend
of the
Jason
morning
Statham.
to you.
Get my friend Jason Statham to come do commentary with us. Boy.
Oh yeah.
You know
there you go.
Boy. You know what I mean? Tom Latimer. Yeah, he's gonna win this. He's tougher than me and Crank.
Oh, you got a new nickname, Joe Coat Red Galley. All
Hey,
right.
I like it. I could go for that.
Yeah.
I couldn't give or receive one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Or call one either.
A great flavor.
Or call one.
This will be number 5 for Kinsey, as far as what I'm seeing. If I'm counting right on Cage Match, this is number 5 for Kinsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So anyway, all right. But sorry, the British do put their dates back.
That's a problem with the Rush Freeman. Like it went to a server somewhere in Yorkshire and then couldn't get over here, and so your American computer can't speak British.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is.
That's got to be the problem.
It feels like that's the
Gary's
problem.
light keeps going out.
I forgot about the video that I wanted to share with you.
After Dark.
This is the NWA. All right. Anyway, so I feel like I really let everybody down here.
What else is on Power? Is that it?
That's it. That's what's
no,
on.
it's not it.
No.
I bet you there's another DLZ on there.
What?
Oh, well, maybe as DLZ grows, they'll see fit to make a graphic for that.
That's the problem. You keep going to this cage match or Observer or wrestling it. You got to go to get the right information from DLZ all the time.
Right here. And you never know who I'm going to speak to.
That's it. Right there.
Grab somebody and say, come here.
That's how you do it.
Tell us what you think about Gary.
Gary is struggling. But Gary's had a lot. Gary, you know what you should share?
What?
That incredible Instagram reel that you made earlier today about the Brothers of Funstruction versus the werewolves, as Deals likes to call them.
Yeah, and actually, Last Man on Earth is on TV right now, and he's got the garlic and everything else. And people could really learn some strategy when they wrestle the werewolves.
And if Gary can't share that, make sure you're following the NWA on Instagram. Gary is making some incredible reels out there. He's really gone above and beyond to make some really cool looking and engaging content for you folks. So,
well, I appreciate that, and that's been part of the day. And then also we've had some changes around the NWA, and so I've also been working on the content calendar because some new people are in and out, and so we're trying to organize things. Also, it's been busy, and I hesitate to say that because we're also around Joe Galley here, who I know is insanely busy and still shows up.
But you know what? It all pays off. It all pays off in the end. So, ladies and gentlemen out there that like to peruse different periodicals and websites for their information other than DLZ, you're going to see some big announcements that are going to come your way tomorrow. So make sure that you're paying attention to anything that talks about the sport of professional wrestling. There's going to be some big announcements, and a lot of that's coming tomorrow morning.
Maybe regarding this.
Whoa.
Probably definitely regarding that. Look at that graphic. What a great job.
Graphic. Another hard one.
Ivan Huerta. Muy bueno. Muy bueno.
Yeah. Cruzito does it again.
Oh, he kills it, man. And I know that he has to go through it to get things done for the NWA. And so
but look at that. You got the arch back there. You got the diamond because it's diamond anniversary. It's all the work that we do for you folks watching this broadcast. We put a lot in. There's a lot of revisions on a lot of the stuff that we do, with the exception of Rush Freeman videos. And we want to make sure that we're getting you the highest quality for everything, from our graphics to our matches and everything in between.
When I was in Chicago, I talked to Rush Freeman about doing a segment on the show. I was like, you get made fun of so much, you should have your own segment. And he did
And he sent you
decide
a
he was going to
file.
do. But he sends me a bogus file, so we're gonna have to do this. He sent me.
He's hacked into your
he was
system.
like, I'm going to do story time with Rush. So he sent me a video of him telling a story, but he was in a logoed shirt that he was like, oh wait, I can't do that. And then it was he was like, I'll send you the correct one later.
You sure?
Oh, it was like his.
And
It was like
that he may or may not be illiterate.
It was a company shirt. Anyway, the important part is the person who never fails to deliver and to get you into the rest of your week with the NWA is Sal Renaro. God bless that guy. So we do have our typical moment of Sal here for everybody.
And we don't ask what our country could do for us. We ask, when are we going to put a man on the moon? You see, all my people, all my Salcaholics, we are gathered here today in union, in unity, as one, so we can make the world, nay, we can make the universe a greater, a wider, a better place, a more fantastic place, a larger place, the space where we all need to be one unified group of people that are celebrating, enjoying life, liberty, and the pursuit of sappiness.
God bless him.
I like
It's
the
soda
cameo
pop
there with soda pop.
Yeah, soda pop. People noticing in the chat too. So good for them.
Hey, yeah.
Salcaholics. I love that
Soda
too.
pop,
Devin.
not a alcoholic. That's the name soda pop.
Yeah. And yeah, that's how he got that name.
He should have X's on his fist, but I think somebody does that already.
Good point. All right. Well, thanks for being here, and send your prayers out to Kyle. Don't know where he was tonight. Guess he
was really busy. He has been texting me this entire time and was unable to join us. He sends his condolences, and
he's buried under papers.
Boy is he ever. And I do not envy the position that Kyle has been in today. But once again, we're trying to make things perfect for you folks, as perfect as we can be. So hats off to Kyle. If you follow him on social media, slide his DM, say, hey Kyle, love you, brother. Have fun in Boca, because I'll see him in Boca. He'll be there. He's part of the commentary team. It'll be Kyle, myself, and Val Capone on the call. And not only that, what's not included in that poster, there was another poster that came out. Brutus Beefcake's going to be in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
That show as well. So that's going to be cool. So Kyle doesn't have to worry about getting a haircut. That's for sure. But I might want to get one of these NWA hats and put it on just to be safe.
We're actually out of those, but I got to make more of them.
Look at this. So, like Joe said, some tickets have been opened up for this
Just
show.
a couple. If you're in South
get
Florida,
there.
you got to do it now. I don't think you'll be able to get them at the door.
Multiple titles on the line. Some serious matchups. This is legit. This is going to be good. I think that one still had Markova on it. I think Markova is still traveling from AAA, so we've got somebody in place of her, I believe. So, but anyway, it's going to be a good show. You should check it out. And luckily for us, it's going to be taped. Joe, I even heard HP Cares for Cooper might show up eventually on the.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant it as a person. No. Yes. Well, we will have that footage for you folks. We recorded it, and it's great. I mean, that crowd there, boy,
Well, I was assaulted. So
Danny Deals is the one person who did not have a good time. Everyone else did. Great show, and we hope to share that with you. BRCW versus the world, and much more, folks. Boy, oh boy, do we have a bunch of shows coming up that I can't tell you about, because pen's got to hit paper and things got to get signed and releases have to be made. But Billy's doing that big summer tour with the old Smashing Pumpkins and a whole bunch of other bands, and you can expect to see some NWA representation in that as well. So we'll have some updates for you as well. And also, folks, let's not forget this, Gary. We keep neglecting this, and I feel bad. We got to make sure folks know Tickets for NWA Power will be available Monday and Tuesday after NWA 75. We are returning to Skyway Studios in Nashville. It'll be Monday and Tuesday night, 2 nights of big-time action of NWA Power. Always surprises with that as well. Our tapings are just so fun for people. You get so many matches, so much character. Deals will be there for sure. And DLZ is going to be on the scene, folks. And they're going to be getting you the scoop 100% of the time. So not only are you going to be able to get tickets for NWA 75 starting this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to jump the gun here, but starting this week, big announcements. Like I said, whatever it is that you follow news-wise in the sport of professional wrestling, other than DLZ, you're going to see some big announcements made tomorrow, and you're going to get some tickets available not only for NWA 75 in St. Louis, but also for our NWA Power tapings. That'll be Skyway Studios, Nashville, Tennessee, August 28th and 29th. So mark your calendars and get ready for a good time.
All right. Well, you heard it from Joe Galley, the voice of the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm excited about Nashville. Polka Dot Pam's excited about Nashville. Chicken salad. That's what we're excited about. That's going to be exciting. Cannot wait. We hope to see everybody there, and we hope to see you next week when we come back. And I promise to be more prepared. We're going to have it all together, and I'll have maybe I'll have a video from Rush Freeman for you. I know that's going to sell the tickets to the live stream.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen.
But until then, please, you all enjoy your gravy cakes, everybody.